7-day journey to discover Hokkaido, Japan. Can you believe that with just a few dollars in 7 days, you can soak in a hot spring under falling snow? Enjoy a steaming bowl of ramen and try driving a snowmobile? Welcome to Hokkaido, where every day is a real-life experience, from mornings at seafood markets through icy pine forests at noon to the quiet old town of Otaru at night. And if this is your first time setting foot in Hokkaido, don't look away, because every leg of this journey will show you a different Japan that makes you never want to leave. Summary of 7-day itinerary in Hokkaido, Japan. Day 1. Arrive in Niseko and rest in the cold snow. Day 2. Pine forest trekking and cable car mountain views. Day 3. Hunt for Tamamu's Sea of Clouds and move to Furano. Day 4. Skiing, wooden villages, and a fairy tale winter experience in Furano, Biei. Day 5. Stroll through Sapporo and enjoy local cuisine. Day 6, 7. Shopping, packing, and end of the journey. Travel tips for Hokkaido. Luggage storage. If you arrive before check-in, most hotels can help store your luggage. Skin care and warmth. Hokkaido is cold and dry. Don't forget moisturizer and a scarf. SIM and connection. Buy a 4G SIM card at the airport for around $15 to $30. Handy for calling a ride, finding directions, and not getting lost. Trekking and Tamamu cloud hunt. Wear anti-slip shoes. Check the cable car schedule, and if traveling during peak season, line up by 4 a.m. to catch the first ride. Biei check-in. Use Google Maps to pre-mark. The scenic spots often lack clear signage. Shopping and food. Bring a compact tote bag. Pick restaurants highly rated by locals on Google Maps. And don't forget tax-free shopping on cosmetics over $35, 5,000 yen. Day 1. Arriving in Hokkaido. Retreat at Park Hyatt, Niseko. Welcome to Hokkaido, the large northern island of Japan, where the weather is cold and quiet, a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of cities like Tokyo or Osaka. As soon as you land at New Chitos Airport, you'll feel how different the atmosphere is compared to Tokyo or Osaka. Quiet, cold, and open. The sky is overcast, the wind is gentle, and snow-covered mountain ranges are clearly visible from afar. From the airport, it's about a 2-hour drive to Niseko, a mountain town in southwestern Hokkaido, famous for heavy snow, skiing, and winter resorts. Along the way, the car passes countryside and pine forests. The closer you get, the quieter it becomes. On both sides are snowy pine forests and scattered wooden houses. The air is cold and still, so different from crowded cities. Upon arrival, you'll check in at Park Hyatt Niseko, a large hotel located near the ski slopes. The room is spacious, with wooden floors, a warm bed, central heating, and a large window looking out at Mount Annupuri. From here, you can clearly see the snow covering rooftops and trees on the hillside. In the room, you'll find slippers, bathrobes, a humidifier, and bottled water. After checking in, you can take some time to rest at the hotel. Then order dinner served to your room. Nothing better than a hot bowl of miso ramen, a mildly spicy Hokkaido-style curry soup, seafood chowder, and pan-seared salmon with white rice. The food is warm, comforting, and perfect for the cold weather. You don't need to do much on your first day. Just relax in your room, turn on the heater, enjoy a light dinner, and watch the snow fall. That alone is a peaceful way to begin your trip. Notes: there aren't many restaurants or stores around Niseko, so if you need extra food, place your order early. Snowfall may get heavy by afternoon, and roads can be slippery. Limit going outside if you're not used to walking on ice. Most hotels in Niseko have hot baths or onsens. Bring easy-to-change clothes if you plan to use this service. Your Hokkaido journey is just beginning. The first day is all about adjusting to the cold and the slower pace of life. But starting tomorrow morning, you'll truly head out, and what awaits may surprise you in the best ways. Day 2. Exploring the forest and Niseko Mountain. Cable car. After a restful first evening to adjust to the cold weather, you begin your second day in Niseko. This area is quite peaceful, with many pine forests and snow-covered landscapes. There's no traffic and no noise. Very different from big cities. In the morning, you'll have breakfast at the hotel restaurant with two common options: a Western set or the Japanese-style Mount Yote meal. Grilled fish, rice, rolled omelet, pickled vegetables, and miso soup. The meal is light, warm, and perfect for the chilly morning weather. Your first destination today is the forest near the resort, home to short trekking trails. You don't need specialized gear. Just rubber-soled anti-slip shoes, thermal gloves, a wool hat with ear covers, and a warm enough jacket to get started. The path is quiet, with snow lightly covering the trees and ground. It's a peaceful space, perfect for light exercise and breathing in the crisp air. Next, take the cable car up Niseko Mountain. Here, you'll buy a gondola ticket, a closed cabin that takes you from the base to the peak. The ride takes about 10 minutes. From above, you can see snowy slopes, rooftops below, and, if the sky is clear, Mount Yote in the distance. This is a popular activity in the resort, often chosen by tourists for panoramic views. After a few hours of walking and riding, it's a good time to rest and snack. You can pack your own picnic instead of dining indoors. Near the cable car area, there's a small park with benches and open space for a break and a bite. With the cold weather, remember to bring a warm drink if needed. After wrapping up the outdoor activities, return to the hotel and take time to rest. If you want to unwind further, you can use the hot tub or onsen available on the premises. Some rooms have windows facing the mountains, ideal for relaxing after a cold day outside. Note: Niseko weather changes quickly, especially in the afternoon, so bring a windproof jacket and wool hat. Some areas around the mountain have no Wi-Fi, so download offline maps if needed. Hey you, where are you from? I'd love to know what city you're watching from. Leave a comment so we don't feel alone. A small gesture, but it's what keeps us going and making more videos. Thank you, and love you lots. After a day immersed in snowy forests and quiet spaces in Niseko, if you think you've adjusted to Hokkaido's pace, the next part will take you to a whole different experience. A new journey awaits just ahead. It's popular summer experiences. Watching the sea of clouds from the summit of Mount Tamamu. It's still dark and cold, but many people are already lining up for the gondola, the cable car that takes you up the mountain. The gondola ride takes you through forested slopes, and if it's early enough, you may pass through mist along the way. Once you reach Unkai Terrace, and if there are clouds that day, you'll see a thick blanket of mist floating at eye level, covering the valley below. But on clear days, there may be no clouds at all. Some people feel disappointed, but most stay cheerful, because whether you see the sea of clouds or not completely depends on the weather. After viewing the clouds, you can stop for a coffee at the small cafe on the terrace or return to Hoshino Tomamu Resort for breakfast. The typical breakfast includes white rice, miso soup, grilled fish, egg, and green tea. The peaceful setting is perfect for resting before continuing your journey. Notes: the Sea of Clouds doesn't appear every day. Some mornings it's crystal clear, other times there are no clouds. It's best to check the forecast from the resort beforehand. Avoid flying drones at Unkai Terrace to ensure safety and preserve the peaceful experience for other visitors. Day 4. Furano and Biei. Discovering a Fairy Tale. White Winter. After a night's rest in Furano, you continue exploring this winter wonderland, now fully covered in snow like a scene from a storybook. The vibrant lavender fields are gone, replaced by endless white landscapes, snow-covered wooden rooftops, and the quiet, peaceful atmosphere unique to rural Hokkaido. The first stop is Furano Ski Resort, an ideal place to try skiing for the very first time, or simply rent a board, bundle up warmly, and fall joyfully into the thick snow. For those who aren't into sports, you can still take the gondola to the top and enjoy sweeping views of the snowy mountains and the small town below. After some physical activity, head to Terrace, a cluster of tiny wooden huts tucked under snow-laden pine trees. These artisan shops look like houses from a fairy tale, glowing warmly under the snow with golden lights and the scent of baked goods wafting from small windows. Grab a cup of hot chocolate, sit on a wooden bench, and watch the gentle snowfall. That alone is an unforgettable experience. Later, return to Furano's town center for a cozy meal at a small local eatery. Recommended dishes include Furano omurich, fluffy egg wrapped over rice with rich demi-glace sauce, or a steaming hot pot of snow salmon, a signature winter dish of the region. After a full day immersed in the snowy landscape, head back to your hotel for an early rest and recharge for the next day's journey to Sapporo, when Hokkaido transitions from rustic wilderness to vibrant urban life. Notes: the path to Terrace may be slippery with snow, especially at night. Wear shoes with good traction and walk slowly. Local buses often stop service before 7 o'clock. If you're staying far from the center, check schedules to avoid an expensive taxi ride. For skiing, arrive at the resort in the morning to allow enough time for gear rental, practice, and sightseeing while it's still light. Day 5. Exploring Sapporo, a modern city with rich cuisine. You begin your day in central Sapporo, the largest city in Hokkaido. After several days immersed in the snow-covered mountains and quaint towns, it's now time to step into a modern urban space. Convenient, easy to navigate, yet still full of charm for you to explore at your own pace. You can walk from your hotel to shopping areas near Sapporo Station or visit Tanuki-Koji Street, home to many fashion boutiques, souvenir shops, cosmetic stores, and small eateries. If you like retro style, check out vintage stores in Susukino, especially secondhand shops like Beams or Top of the Hill, small but full of unique finds. While strolling, stop by a shop near the station to try Hokkaido milk soft serve, rich, not too sweet, melon-flavored cheesecake, light and creamy, or custard cake, soft shell with a creamy egg filling. Each treat is just the right size, reasonably priced at about $2 to $4, and full of local flavor. By evening, head to a local eatery to try regional specialties, crab ramen, sushi, or charcoal grilled meat. You don't need a big reservation. Just pick a small place popular with locals, order simple dishes, and finish your meal in 30 to 40 minutes. Sapporo food is usually mild in seasoning, perfect for sampling several dishes in one go. Afterward, drop by the Susukino area, full of small bars, izakayas, and late-night cafes. Choose a quiet corner, order a cold beer or warm tea, and watch people pass by. The perfect way to end a relaxed, true to Sapporo day. Notes: many restaurants in Sapporo close early, around 8 and 9 p.m., especially ramen shops. Plan to eat dinner before it gets too late. Some bars in Susukino only accept Japanese customers or have a minimum order. It's best to check before entering. Sapporo's subway doesn't run very late, so if you're out late, you may need to take a taxi, which can be pricey. Days 6-7, final 2 days in Sapporo, souvenir, shopping, packing, and airport tips. After exploring the signature sights of Hokkaido, from Furano's flower fields to ramen shops in Sapporo, the last 2 days are for what every trip should include: buying gifts, packing up, and leaving Japan neatly. Start your day by strolling around downtown Sapporo. From malls to local supermarkets, you'll find all the familiar specialties: caramel pudding candy, cheese cookies, Hokkaido chocolate, canned butter, packaged crab, and a variety of seasonal bottled teas. If you prefer small items, easy to pack, reasonably priced, then 100 yen stores like Daiso or 3 coins are ideal. Here, items cost about $0.75 to 2,050 sons, depending on store. And you can get things like fabric spray, rice seasoning, ice trays, thermos brushes, mini tissue packs, and many other little finds that travelers love to take home. If you have kids at home or simply love Japanese pop culture, a quick stop at the Pokemon Center inside Daimaru is worth it. You'll easily find cute items like keychains, snack tins, or small plush toys. Fun, lightweight gifts to bring back. In between shopping, if you get hungry, stop by a nearby shop for a light bite. A serving of Hokkaido ice cream, melon-flavored cheesecake, or a bowl of crab ramen makes a simple, satisfying meal. Note that many eateries close early, so it's better to eat before continuing your grocery run. Your final night in Japan doesn't have to be fancy. Just grab a bottled milk tea from a convenience store, a few ready-to-eat snacks, then head back to the hotel to start sorting your luggage, checking bag weight, and sealing any fresh items. If you've bought crab, butter, or melon, use an insulated bag or pack them per airline guidelines. Some hotels even lend digital scales. Just ask at the front desk. The next morning, you check out and head to the airport. If your flight is still a while away, you can store your bags in a locker at the airport or at the central train station to roam hands-free. At the domestic terminal of Sapporo Airport, you'll find plenty of shops selling pre-packed fresh seafood, butter, candy, tea, and Hokkaido's signature cookies, all sealed to meet carry-on regulations. Once done shopping, you collect your luggage, check in, and board your flight back home. Your suitcase may be heavier than when you arrived, but you're not just carrying crab and snacks. You're bringing back a full journey, filled with sights, flavors, and unforgettable memories. A journey isn't just about the places you've been. It's about the moments you'll want to relive again and again. Like standing still in the sea of clouds at Tomamu, or being surprised by the sweet chill of melon ice cream in the fields of Furano. We hope this video, 7-day journey through Hokkaido, from snowy Niseko to Sapporo City, has given you a practical, clear, and personal view of northern Japan. A place that's not too loud, not too crowded, but perfect for slowing down and feeling things your own way. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss the next journeys, where we continue exploring Asia in the most down-to-earth, thoughtful, and real way possible. Now, I'd love to hear from you. On your trip to Japan, where did you end up staying longer than you expected? Drop a comment below, because the most unforgettable journeys always start with honest stories.